All right, the dust has settled in Saudi Arabia, and when the dust settled, of course, Francis Ngannou was down on the canvas, knocked out, cold, unconscious.
Ngannou's looking for that left hook. I think it was a left hook that dropped Tyson Fury in round 3. Oh, that right hand is down again! He's down again. The right hand got through, and then a left hook from Anthony Joshua. I don't think Ngannou's going to get up. He's hurt badly. He's up. He's standing. He's wobbly. Oh. He does have a look of defeat. He has a look of bewilderment. He has a look of, where the fuck am I right now? That's it! He's out! He's unconscious. He is 100% asleep. Anthony Joshua follows it up with another thunderous right hand, puts him to bed, puts him to sleep, puts an end to all of this discussion, silences the doubter, and puts it in the face of Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, doing what he couldn't. Francis Ngannou is still out like a light, 100% fast asleep, unconscious. A savage beatdown by Anthony Joshua. That right hand and then the left hook. My God, no man alive should fight somebody like Anthony Joshua on their second ever professional boxing fight. We know that. But with how good he did against Tyson Fury, he had the world convinced. He had us all conned. He had me conned. He had me believing in him. He had me thinking that he might even win this fight. My God.
Anthony Joshua got it done. Almost did it in round 1. Sealed the deal. Closed the book. Silenced all the haters all over the world in round 2 with a vicious, thunderous right hand. Put Francis Ngannou absolutely to sleep and shut up all the haters. Silenced all the doubters and put quite the look of confusion and sulkiness on the face of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was there, of course, front row. He was the last person to share a ring with Francis Ngannou, and that was a very close fight. So Anthony Joshua went out there, made it look easy, coasted, breezed it, sailed through it, and shut the door with absolute passion. My God, what a performance. So let's talk about it, right? Francis Ngannou. Okay, unbelievable what he's achieved. UFC heavyweight champion of the world, goes over to fight Tyson Fury. Everybody thinks this is a mismatch. This is crazy. He's going to get smoked. He's going to get embarrassed, and he does well, okay? Loses a close fight, gets a moral victory, and of course now gets the fight with Anthony Joshua. Coming into this one, a lot of people were convinced that, hold on a minute, Francis Ngannou can hang with these guys. And of course he did against Tyson Fury. And I kind of was buying the bullshit a little bit. I thought, you know what? I could see a world where Ngannou was going to actually go out there and win this fight. I did. I picked Ngannou with my heart, right? I was like, let's do it. I'm all in. Ngannou's going to get the job done. He's going to shock the world. He's going to beat Anthony Joshua. I was stupid. I was fooled, right? I was sold a dream, okay? I was carried away with the romance of what one man could achieve, because the reality is that was foolish to think like that. So let's talk about the fight. So Francis Ngannou goes out there and he's very aggressive right from the get-go, probably feeling himself from the Tyson Fury fight, being more active than Anthony Joshua, looking sharp, looking fast, looking threatening. Big, strong guy that he is, fast, pumping the jab, throwing a few little left hooks. Nothing overly flush landed, but he did get through once or twice. On the flip side, Anthony Joshua was cool as a cucumber. He was calm. He was composed. And what was he doing? He was looking for openings. He was seeing what Francis Ngannou was going to give him, and he was trying to make reads, look at his habits, look at his patterns, and look for the openings, look for when the time to throw the right would present itself. Downloaded the information and then delivered the right hand just with laser beam accuracy. It was phenomenal. Took his time, just waiting, playing it nice and calm. Boom! There we go. Right hand, straight down the pipe, delivered perfectly in round 1. Sits down Francis Ngannou. Okay, he gets back up after about 6 seconds, something like that. But what a shot that was. Fair play to Francis Ngannou. He wasn't deterred, carried on the attack, and then in round 2, wobbles him again with the right hand. Ngannou takes that one, but then halfway through round 2, something like that, Ngannou, boom, again, massive right hand, looking for the opening, not throwing volume, not throwing everything he could find, not throwing the kitchen sink at it, not throwing enough shit at the wall and hoping that some of it would stick. No, throwing the shot that he needed to when the timing presented itself. Saw the opening, threw the shot, timed it perfectly, sits, Francis Ngannou down and puts him to sleep. And he was out. He was out cold for quite some time. Even after a while, when he came to, he was sitting on the stool in the corner. He had the oxygen mask on. I mean, it's unbelievable. What a shot that was. And why was he able to do that? Well, let's talk about why, okay? Because he's one of the best boxers in the world, and I'm going to elaborate on that in just a second. I'm not just going to go all hype job. I'm going to give you some in-depth analysis. All right, this video is brought to you by Premier Picks, which is owned and operated by Bardia Helmet. And Bardia is a top combat sports bettor and analyst with an all-time 70% strike rate, publicly tracked over 5 years. Bardia has been on a roll, profiting on the previous 18 out of 22 UFC events, including the last 4 UFC pay-per-views in a row. For UFC 298, he predicted the main event to a T, as he had the underdog Ilia Topuria to win by KO in round 2. And for this past weekend's UFC fight night, he was spot on again. He had the underdog Jairzinho Rozenstruik to win via stoppage. Now, if you want to bet on fights and you're looking for help picking winners, then you got to visit PremierFightPicks.com. So, with O'Malley versus Vera 2 coming up on a stacked card this weekend and 5 more events scheduled throughout the next several weeks, now is the perfect time to sign up, because Bardia is offering monthly, weekly, and yearly subscriptions to get you the best MMA bets, quick picks, and analysis. There are currently 6 bets posted for UFC 299, including a parlay, a prop, and an underdog. In addition, there is also a future bet posted for next weekend's UFC Fight Night Tuivasa versus Tybura. Sign up now to get all of that content and more. Give him a follow, by the way, on Instagram at Premier Fight Picks, on X at PFP Handicapping for access to free bets, analysis, and fight breakdowns. We know boxers, all they do is box. Mixed martial artists, we do a variety of combat sports, okay? So you can't get as good. We're not specialists. We're good well-rounders. As he said to Tyson Fury, he'll beat him every day of the week and twice on Sundays outside of a boxing ring. I do believe that. But in a boxing ring, you're going up against a different kettle of fish. You're going up against a man that all he's done is spend his entire life perfecting the craft of boxing. But more importantly, listen, Ngannou can throw punches probably harder than Anthony Joshua. He can maybe be as conditioned, right? He can probably put together combinations as well. Maybe have the coordination for throwing the shots, right? But the real benefit for boxers that have spent their life doing this is the mind, okay? They have the ability to stop, to watch, to assess the threat, see what is coming at them, and read it all and slow it all down. Anthony Joshua's looking at Francis Ngannou throwing his shots, and he's not worried about what's coming his way. He's staying calm, and he's like, okay, there we go. When he does that, when he moves his shoulder a little bit, that's when the arm comes out. That's when the opening presents itself, or whatever the case may be. He's looking for patterns. He's downloading data, and he's looking for the opening. He spent a lifetime doing that. That's why he took his time. That's why he was calm, right? It's not just a case of going out there and swinging like two maniacs. This isn't two brutes locked in a room. They're just going to swing like absolute meatheads and see who drops first. The better fighter is the better thinker. Anthony Joshua was thinking, he was looking, he was assessing, he was controlling, and he was cool, calm, and collected the whole time. When you act out of emotion, I say it all the time, you're never the best version of yourself. He was emotionless. He was awesome. He was unbelievable. And he showed the world, and he proved everybody wrong, and he shut everybody up. Listen, Joshua's had a great career. He's now won 4 in a row, the last 3 all by way of stoppage. And that one was phenomenal, right? So what's next? Well, he's going to get the winner of Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk, or he should. If that fight doesn't materialize, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous, okay? If Tyson Fury doesn't fight Anthony Joshua at some point throughout their career, that will be a travesty. That will be ridiculous. As I say, Fury, when it showed him on camera, it was like, because what it does, it's kind of embarrassing for Tyson Fury. Tyson got dropped. Tyson got pushed to the limit. We know all that. We've been through that. Joshua went out there and did what everybody thought would happen. Joshua went out there and showed what a world-class boxer does to somebody that does mixed martial arts that's having the first ever boxing fight, right? I was sold on the dream. I was sold on the fact that was Francis's first one. He's going to be improved now, okay? Maybe that was just luck. Maybe it was just a bad night for Tyson Fury, or maybe Anthony Joshua is just a far better boxer. These are all ifs. They're not statements. They're questions. What we do know is that Anthony Joshua just flatlined, sparked out, put Francis Ngannou to sleep. So what's next for Francis? Listen, first of all, well done to Francis. Congratulations on all the success and everything that he's done. As Tyson Fury said, he made a shit ton of money, right? So he's winning. He's winning either way, right? In the journey of life, the battle of life, Francis Ngannou is a winner. So congratulations to him for that. Tyson Fury said, take your money, go and spend some time with your family, because that's what's important. And that is words well said. I completely agree with Tyson Fury there. Question is, will we see Francis Ngannou back in a boxing ring? Anthony Joshua said to him he should. He said, continue to box. You belong here. Okay? Will he want to? That's a real question. You know, he's like, 37 years old, something like that. He just got knocked out unconscious, right? I think he will want to. He's had 2 fights. One he did great in, even though he lost. And then against Anthony Joshua, done deal, knocked out cold. He is a mixed martial artist. And he's going to be fighting Renan Ferreira in the PFL, by all accounts. Go and have that fight. But that's not an easy fight. And that fight just got a lot harder for Francis Ngannou, getting knocked out cold. Getting knocked out like that can change somebody forever. We don't know how Francis is going to react. I'm assuming he'll be fine, but some people, they're never the same. Today, unbelievable job by Anthony Joshua. Just absolutely phenomenal. Did what a boxer's supposed to do. Did what everybody expected, right? Anthony Joshua spent his life perfecting the craft of boxing. But as I said before, the main thing is, it's not just the physical aspect of it. It's the mental aspect and being able to watch, see, pick up patterns, and then find a way to formulate a victory. And that is exactly what he did. Francis Ngannou knocked out cold Anthony Joshua with a stunning, brilliant, perfection right hand. My God, take a bow, sir. Congratulations, Ngannou. Unlucky, buddy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, ring the bell. See you soon.